Hi, this is Jim Cramer with our energy expert, Dan Dicker. Dan, Keystone's dead, isn't it?
Keystone, it would seem, is entirely dead. And it's not because it doesn't have support in Congress. It's because the president clearly is holding it up because he politically doesn't want to be challenged on this before the midterms. Now, a couple days ago, there was a bill in Congress for a bipartisan supported energy efficiency program. Very little is being asked here. You know, some incentives for smart metering. Good stuff.
Right.
Stuff that they've been working on for now 3 years, but can't seem to get through the Congress. And whenever this bill comes up, you know, there's somebody who's adding on an amendment, and this time it's an amendment, for example, on coal, less regulation on coal, or it's an amendment on Keystone, you know, to
Right.
push the president to approving it, and it just kills
Okay.
all kinds of any kind of activity.
All right,
from
so that
Congress.
oil's going to come out of the ground. Is it going to go to Canada? Is it going to go to China? Or is it going to go to the United States by rail?
Well, that's the point. The point is that there was a conference of Canadian oil producers that's going on right now. And it's very clear the Canadians are just tired of, you know, the
Right.
United
They
States.
offered to put a lot of jobs up.
There's two other pipeline proposals going to the east coast of Canada now.
Montreal? What are they?
It's going all the way east into New Brunswick because this is the plan right now because they just can't see. You know, they're getting tired. They're losing their patience on Keystone. Now, it's maybe crazy, may sound crazy to ship Canadian crude from the west in the Athabasca to the east in New Brunswick and then move it around back to China. But it seems like this is where the Canadians are headed at this point. They need an outlet for some of this oil sands
no
production.
train. You can't. There's not enough that you could train some in.
No, I mean, look, the trains are inefficient, number one. They tip over. They
Right.
clearly have some environmental problems that go way beyond what pipelines have problems with. And they're not, not nearly as efficient as a pipe. So you can do some crude by rail, but ultimately, for the production that they're going to get out of the Athabasca, they're going to need some pipes.
All right, so this
more
oil
pipes.
is going to go probably to China, where they will refine it more dirty than the United States. But the environmentalists didn't care because they think as long as it stays over in China, but it doesn't.
Keystone, in many ways, is not a logical kind of issue. It's never been. It's sort of been this sort of line in the sand that the environmentalists have drawn.
Right.
And for that reason, I understand the emotion that's attached to it, but on a logical level, Keystone.
Is there any takeaway, any stock we can buy, any stock we must sell?
Well, I think that there are Canadian stocks. I mean, as long as they're moving forward on development, Cenovus is one, an oil sand stock that I think is well undervalued here. The development, Cenovus, CVE, and I think that's the kind of stock you look for, a long-haul play on the ramping development of oil sands in Canada, which will not be stopped, Keystone or no.
Excellent. Dan Dicker, thank you so much.
Right.